Okay, so welcome to the Pickleball Leadership Playbook, where we teach leadership skills through pickleball drills. Now, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and share a fun and engaging pickleball drill that can help you develop what many believe is the most important leadership skill: team building and collaboration. So, let's get started. Great leaders know how to build awesome teams and create fun, collaborative work environments. They value diversity, encourage teamwork, and use everyone's unique skills to reach their goals together. Why does this matter? Well, teamwork makes us all feel like a family. It helps us learn new things and makes us feel great. For businesses, it's like a secret weapon that boosts creativity, solves problems, and gets things done faster. But what happens when your teamwork isn't where it needs to be? Hmm. Let's think about that. Miscommunication, conflict, and missed opportunities. Now, in pickleball, this might look like a ball landing in the middle of the court because you and your partner didn't communicate. Sound familiar? Now, it's the same in the workplace. Where there's great teamwork, magic happens. And getting different perspectives helps you solve complicated problems and get better results. In fact, research shows that pickleball improves teamwork. A study I conducted with Drs. Danae Williamson and Nick Scalzo revealed that pickleball players report better cooperation, coordination, and mutual support than those who didn't play. Now, in pickleball, this looks like partners communicating and trusting each other and coordinating their movements to win matches. So, let's start improving our collaboration and coordination skills with the pickleball poaching drill. Now, poaching is when a player intercepts a shot meant for their partner to gain advantage. Now, the goal of the poach shot is to surprise your opponents. The unintended leadership or team building skills that can be developed by this drill are collaboration and coordination. Now, to do this drill, you're going to need a bucket of pickleballs, 4 to 6 cones, a hula hoop, and paddles for each of the players. Now, you place the hula hoop and cones on the opposite sides of the court near the no volley zone. The coach positions themselves at the center of the side of the court with the cones. Players stand on the opposite side of the court, also near the kitchen line. Now, the coach hits balls toward the center of the court, trying to land it in the hula hoop, which is between the players. And the players then take turns poaching. Now, you can add a twist to this drill by requiring players to call out their poacher or by having players practice silent poaching. Now, once you've finished, you go ahead and debrief by discussing how trust and collaboration led to success in the drill. You can assess the risks and rewards by discussing if poaching is worth it, and you can relate the pickleball experience to a workplace experience. Now remember, whether you're on the pickleball court or in the workplace, success comes from clear communication, trust, and knowing when to step in to support your team. So, the next time you're on the court or at work, think about this. Who's got the poach? More importantly, how can you create an environment where everybody is ready to step up and collaborate when it matters most? If you're interested in learning more about the sport of pickleball or how the sport of pickleball can make you a better leader, then pick up a copy of my latest book, Pickleball Leadership: Lessons from the Court to the Boardroom, on Amazon.com.